Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, it's Andrew Day, and I'm back with game 2 of these players. But let's get the introductions out of the way. Up one game, representing Essence, it's our Red Terran once again, it's Miro. It's spawning at the bottom left corner, it's our Blue Protoss. Currently clanless, it's Gauss. Opening up with, actually a Forge this time. Oh god, what are you thinking, Probe? Are you sneaky? Don't be sneaky. Don't be sneaky, Probe. You're not gonna cannon rush. Not today. Actually, he might be able to. It's actually gas down, so that's actually to delay slightly the barracks, but what's this Probe thinking? I don't know. Okay, a pylon's going down, but what's the point of that pylon? What's this Probe doing? I don't know. He's just delaying him getting in and cannon rushing the Terran. And actually, the supply depot's done, so right now, cannon rush is no longer possible. Alright then, that was very anticlimactic. I'm trying to figure out what the point of that forge was then. This isn't a ZVT. Probe's trying to get it, but he's just like, there's something metal in front of me. I cannot get in. The metal is stopping me from getting in physically. And the supply depot's lowered. The SCV's gonna try and chase it out. And, well, the Probe's gonna get away this time. Reaper is on the way, and he's gonna go scout, and he actually might be able to catch the Probe. Meanwhile, the pylon's done here. I'm curious what this point of this proxy pylon was for. I mean, we could see a big 4-gate warp in later on, but I'm not sure. A cannon starting with gas follow-up. So I'm a little bit confused right now, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Second gas is going down for Gauss, so we may see a Stargate follow-up going in. And that Reaper does find the Probe, and it will kill it. Still trying to figure out what that pylon's for. It's just sitting there, mocking me. Just like, you can't figure out what I'm for. Meanwhile, the Reaper is beginning to move out again from Miro, and a second gateway started. The cannon is done, so now the Reaper won't even be able to pick off a Probe, despite the delayed cybernetics core and everything else. With both gases being done, Probes just now entering one, and now they're also entering the second, so it does look like we're going to see a Stargate fall, although it's going to be very delayed Stargate, considering there's no cybernetics core yet. He's actually doing a similar opening. It's 3 gateways, but this time with a forge and double gas. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. I think it will eventually end up with a Stargate, but it's going to be a very delayed Stargate. Very curious about that. Second gateway's finishing, and the third one's about a third way through. Another cannon's going down for Gauss, so he's very scared of Miro after that last game. Meanwhile, the command center has started for Miro, and it looks like he's going to be significantly ahead expansion-wise. Meanwhile, the factory's going down, and I think we'll see the same build coming out of Miro. But this time it will be denied because there's already a cannon in the base, and it will be able to kill any Widow Mines that land. Meanwhile, second photon cannon is starting, and we have a Stalker sentry going in? What? Okay, I'm really confused now. I'm like, okay, double gas, that's Stargate, clearly. But nope, Stalker and sentry. So remember last game how Miro was mocking me, making me guess and making me wrong? Well, this time Gauss is doing it, and he's got double sentry coming out along with one Stalker, so maybe a 3-gate push? I'm not quite sure. Meanwhile, pylons are being established all over the spot for impossible drops, which he believes is coming. Stargate is finishing up, and it's a slight variation of the bio mine drop. There's +1 on the way, so there will be a big bio push coming out behind this most likely. Meanwhile, a bunker is almost done for Miro, so he is setting up in case he has to face blink all in again. Meanwhile, the double sentry is done along with the Stalker. Again, I don't know what that's for. Maybe hallucination to pull the mine shot? I'm not sure. The Reaper, did he see the pylon? Did the Reaper see the pylon? Does he see it? He sees the pylon. What are you doing, Reaper? Shoot it. It's right there. Just shoot it. No? Okay. You may die because of that. I hope you know this, Reaper. Meanwhile, the SCV is having to watch out. He's going to spot the 2 Stalkers moving out. And the Stalkers, are they on move command or attack move? They are on move command. That SCV just lives. Meanwhile, this Reaper, I told you he was going to die. Actually, no, he gets away too, this Reaper. What? Everything's just on move command. No one thought, kill the Reaper. The Stalkers just like, okay, look. The SCV seemed nice. He was just standing there. Let's let him live. The Reaper, he shot at someone. He should be shot back, but right now those 2 Stalkers just passed the SCV too. Oh man, that SCV's just the luckiest SCV. That's better than getting the lottery right now. 4 Stalkers, and 2 sentries have passed him, all just looking at him and keeping going. Meanwhile, this Reaper again, he should be dead. He shot someone. He should be dead. Stargate is starting for Gauss, so okay, I guess something, a delayed Stargate. And is this Reaper gonna die? Nope, still alive. Oh my god, these units, they're just like, okay, they're just fresh out of the ire. They were told, okay, look, there's this Reaper there. Yeah, you're gonna try to kill it, but be humane about it. I want you, if you're gonna shoot him, make sure you kill him instantly. We don't need him feeling pain. And then they went, got it, and when they shot the Reaper, they realized, man, we didn't kill him, let's let him leave, heal up, and then we'll kill him later, humanely. And meanwhile, this Reaper, he just spots the Protoss moving up with his 4 Sentry, 6 Stalker hit squad, my bad, 7, but this double bunker down, this isn't gonna work, that's too much DPS already in this bio army. Meanwhile, medvacs are out, and Stalkers are poking in at the supply depots. They are gonna get one fairly easily, without anything being loaded up, and now it's a 2.5 bunker still. That SCP, he dies. Meanwhile, the second bunker is now being targeted down, and the SCVs are being pulled off the line to start fighting us. And SCV was actually so scared he got loaded up in the medevac, and he could have helped repair, but he can't anymore. Meanwhile, more Marines were pulled in to start repairing, and the repairs are going down as well, and it's barely pushed back. Miro is able to hold off that little push, and the Stalkers are back again, even this time with a Zealot. Meanwhile, the Sentries look like they actually got picked off. Nope, only one did. He's still alive. And the Sentries and the Zealots are trying to pick off supply depots, supply block or tear, and make this push just a lot easier on him. But this bunker is just getting free shots off on the Stalkers. They do find a little bit of a sweet spot, and the SCVs are just bumping around between the depots, trying to figure out what they're going to do. And it does look like this one's going to go down before it's repaired. Maybe? Yes, it does. Meanwhile, the Marines are trying to fall back, and they're going to have to fight along with this bunker. And it does look like that's going to be enough DPS to fight this. The SCVs are pulled off the line, and it does look like maybe it's not enough. There's still Stalkers alive. And now the Stalkers realize, hey, let's just start kiting. +1 has been done for Miro, and he's actually got almost +1 armor being done. He's got stim and combat shields also being researched. And the Stalkers are once again back. Guardian shield does go down. That's going to significantly reduce the Marine DPS. Everything from the natural was pulled off the line to fight this. And Miro, he's just stuck right now. He is supply block. And the Stalkers just go, you know what? We'll just leave this bunker alone, and we'll go kill a medevac. The medevac actually gets to live too, and boosts away just to make sure. And now the Stalkers are left trying to pick off guys. They're trapped between bunkers and a hard place. And these Stalkers are just trying to do whatever damage they can, and one might die. One is going to die. The Marines are not going to be picked off quite yet. There's only 3 Stalkers left alive, but they get to be annoying. Meanwhile, the natural has been done for Gauss, and it does look like the Stalkers actually get out pretty safely. Miro did also get out his supply block, and I guess he could have asked Gauss for some of his extra supply. Right now, Gauss is at 50 over 108, so he's spending a lot of resources on pylons when really he doesn't need to. All that minerals could have been gateways to make more Stalkers or Zealots, or really something that would have killed everything, all this Terran, a lot faster. The Stalkers do get the bunker surprisingly easy, and there's just not enough bio to fight this off. But if there wasn't the second bunker, bunkers everywhere. They're just... Bunkers are Terran's best friend against Stalkers. Let's just face that, people. And it does look like a couple sentries are being warped in addition to Stalkers, so he's going to try to use some force fields to zone out the SCVs as it's pulled. But now with the Widowmine in place, Stalkers are going to be taking some extra damage from that, and with Marauders out, there's going to be some range to actually fight these Stalkers. No more kiting for them. 2-2 is now on the way for Miro. The combat shields has been done, and Stim's about 30 seconds out. If he can just survive a little bit longer for Stim, then he'll be good. 3 gateways are also being added on for Gauss, so he's going to be looking to bump up his gateway pressure. And he hasn't done anything with the Stargate. I mean, if we open up the tab, whoops, wrong tab. There's only been 5 workers killed from Miro, and they've all been SCVs trying to repair. We did see Gauss get that probe earlier, and that's about it. This has been, beautiful Marine, I'm sorry, not Marine shot, a Widowmine. Everything's going to try to focus on the medevac, and they do get the medevac, but everything unloaded, and they're pretty safe. This is just a small gateway force, and now with Stim done, it's going to become a lot easier to kill. And the Stalker army is backed off, and the Sentry does look like it's going to get picked off. Goodbye, Sentry. Oh, no, the Sentry lives. They are going to fall back to this proxy pylon, which the Reaper knows and could have stopped a long time ago. And the bio is going to keep fighting, and looks like the Stalkers are going to push back this bio. They are not going to be able to get rid of that medevac. Another Widowmine is burrowed to phase out this Protoss army. And with concussive shells actually just now finishing for our Terran, he's going to be able to hold this off a lot easier. Miro is still up by 50 supply. And if we open up the supply marks, we can see 5 of it's in supply and 10 is in army. So now he's getting further and further ahead. He's starting to stabilize from this attack. and pretty soon he just A-moved his way to victory. Starport is on the way, and actually, once again, the second starport, so we see Miro preemptively preparing for Colossi when he should know his opponent's in no shape to do that. Meanwhile, that Stargate, I thought that was useless. Yeah, it's not so useless. Oracle's on the way. A scan does go down and spots this Oracle being made, so we should see missile turrets be put up, and actually there were 2 put up a while back that I didn't notice from Miro, so he's going to be able to deflect that Oracle for a while. Meanwhile, third is also being established. And 2-2's just about done. I can see a little bit of a timing coming out of him once we realize it. And he's got to know that this Protoss army is just getting scarier and scarier the longer he hangs back. So he's going to stem, he's going to move forward, and he's going to pick off a few units. A couple Guardian Shields do go down. They almost pick off the medevac. And now, oh, that poor Marine. He's just like, let's go, let's go. Oh, man. Always the guy in the red shirt. Meanwhile, this SCV's still alive. He's just been quietly contemplating his time, watching everything being warped in over here. He's just like, yep, they're still there. I have a lottery ticket that says you cannot die. So this SCV has... This SCV, he should... I admire this SCV. That's all I'm going to say. Meanwhile, this gateway force, consisting mostly of Stalkers, is pushing up. It does look like they want to try and break it, but the Proton... Oh god, that's a lot of Widow Mines. Oh! Gets rid of a lot of shields on a lot of units. And oh god, they don't want to do that again. Oh! That hurts every time. And another Widow Mine's going to go off. Oh my god, the Widow Mines. He's got... Now the Bio can just stim forward. They do target down the sentry, and now it's just Stalkers, and they're no match for a lot of Marauders. Meanwhile, more Stalkers are... Actually, no, it's not Stalkers. It's Zealots being warped, and they're going to provide a nice meat for this Terran army. Because the shells actually went down, and they were either caught off behind the Stalkers, or they would even have to worry about the Zealots. And everything's just falling back. The Zealots are not going to be picked up. Actually, the pylon finally goes down. This SCV, is he finally going to die? Maybe? No, the SCV, he's just holding up his ticket saying, you cannot kill me. Oh, man. I want this SCV next time I play ladder. He shall be my SCV. I shall change my Steam name to Starcraft SCV. And I shall never die in CSGO again. Meanwhile, this Bio Mine army, that's something you don't usually say in TVP, is moving out towards the third, and these probes, they're going to regret transferring over. The mothership core's not yet been made this game, and a Photon Overcharge would be really nice right about now for our Protoss. 3-3 is now starting, in addition to +2 vehicle weapons, which is a bit odd considering the mines, for those of you who don't know, actually don't benefit from the vehicle weapons, so it's actually a useless upgrade if you're getting a lot of Widow Mines. And speaking of Widow Mines, one's going to burrow in the middle. Oh man, don't please burrow. I want to see if you top your buddy's 10-kill shot. And, no he's not. 5's still a happy number. Meanwhile, force fields went down on top of a couple of Widow Mines actually, but they're still going to go. Oh my god! Wow, those were some deadly mine shots, and now the Stalkers are just trying to focus down the Widow Mines, but it doesn't matter, and there's the GG. Alright, that's going to end game 2 of Miro vs. Gauss. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.